My name is Emma. I am a 2019 SRISA alum, and as a professional fashion designer and now teacher myself, there is so much from my semester at SRISA that I have taken with me into my career. You might be familiar with my mini pattern making series on Instagram and TikTok, but what you might not know is the first time I ever used this method was in my pattern making class at SRISA. I've taken lots of different pattern making classes throughout my education and my career, but the class at SRISA was really the one that helped me really grasp and understand the concepts in a way that I hadn't otherwise. We spent a lot of time throughout the semester in that course building a library of mini pattern references that I still have in my binder in my studio. And I just love that approach because it makes pattern making feel a little bit more digestible because it is something that is pretty complex in terms of the math and geometry of it all. I love having those mini patterns to look back on and reference anytime I need to make sure that my pattern is looking correct for the design that I'm trying to create. It's the same approach that I've taken into my classroom now, and my students love it for the same reasons. All of the classes at SRISA were pretty small, so there's a lot of room for experimentation. It definitely fostered my love for more experimental pattern making and was the first time I really explored pattern magic techniques from some of my favorite pattern making books. It was definitely a challenge, but I constructed this very sculptural 3D top using the techniques that I was able to explore in that class. Outside the classroom, studying in Italy was just a dream. Florence is the perfect home base to be able to really easily access so many different cities. The fashion inspiration is just endless. I was super fortunate to have the opportunity to attend some Milan Fashion Week shows with one of my professors from SRISA. We took trips to local fabric stores to source our materials for the projects that we were working on in class. And I also just have so many great memories of spending time in the city, having karaoke nights at the school, being able to go and see original art and study the art history in the actual museums that are in the city, and just exploring everything the city had to offer with my friends. It's been almost 5 years now since my semester, and I actually just went back this past summer to visit for the first time. It was such a warm welcome back. It was so nice to see all of the studios and the students that are currently there, and the owner of the coffee shop where I would get my breakfast every day even remembered me. If you're a student who's interested in SRISA, I can't recommend it enough. Florence is the perfect study abroad city because it really just feels like the city is your college campus. There's so many opportunities to meet people. The ease of travel is amazing. And of course, it's left me with so many incredible skills and connections that I've taken with me into my career.